Previously on Advance Wars 2. We did it! I no longer feel bad about having the highest score with— What?! What?! 1.25, that should be enough! And now our story continues. Okay, next up is Beachhead, the 4th map. I actually remember uploading a video of this years ago, but if this high score table is to be believed, I was using Sensei, which is not good. So we're going to not use Sensei, we're going to use Sammy. At this rate, I'm probably just going to use Sammy on all of the maps I originally used Sensei on, but who knows, we'll see how it goes. Let's get to work here. It seems we have an airport and Colin has been given a completely unguarded HQ. And he has a bunch of ports for some reason. Oh, this is very strange map design, but I won't question it. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Wow, I didn't even notice that before. We also have a free silo for some reason. Maybe he destroyed that bridge because it was too easy with it. Oh well. Oh gosh, a tank this early. Colin still has his 20% discount, but his units are actually only 10% weaker than a normal unit. I would normally be complaining about this, but we kind of need Colin on some of the other maps. So we will build an APC and not have to worry about a thing. This is a pretty easy map. It's pretty simple to just fly your T-copter over there to the HQ and capture it, especially with Sammy. But we're gonna need a little help if we want to get a good power score. I just realized that the only way to carry any ground units onto Colin's territory is to build a lander off of one of these ports. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because it sounds bad, that's for sure. I mean, like, other than infantry and your T-copter, you can obviously transport those anywhere. But he's gonna be building those anti-airs. Let's get a head start on him, at least. Let's build another one. Probably use that. I'm gonna wait to get to the airport. So we'll be on to day 6 at the end of this turn. A lander. I should mention that the Advance Wars 2 AI is very bad with Navy. Ooh, Sammy actually has boosted defense for transport units, so that might save us against the anti-air, especially since it's a Colin anti-air. Oh! Why did I do that? I'm so dumb. Oh well. I'm gonna be building off of this one more often anyways. I'm pretty sure Sammy's air units, they're either unscathed or they're still weakened. Direct combat units on the ground are certainly weakened. Okay. How many units has he built? He's only built 10 units. That's very interesting. So it looks like we're going to need 2 units destroyed in order to secure the power ranking. Technique we should be good to go with. Especially if we trigger Victory March. He might give in and build a bomber, though. Who knows? Nah, of course he didn't. He built something even worse. This is going to be a lot trickier than it looks, since I don't have powered-up B-copters. But I do have a silo. I've got to time that correctly. And that'll be it. We've got 14 days to do this. Maybe he'll be stupid and load his units into the lander, who knows. It's possible he'll get more than 20 units, so I think I want to have... Well, I think I want to have 3 units destroyed in one turn instead of 2, just to be safe. I wonder, though. We definitely gotta get rid of the artillery. I think that's gonna be a huge, problem if we don't get rid of it. Alright, so we should be safe there. And we should be safe there. And I can afford to just hit it once. I guess I can move forward with the T-copters here. That might draw... I get the feeling that's gonna draw the tank towards me. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I like that boosted transport defense. That's very nice. Okay, the anti-air retreated for some reason, and he's got a Neo-tank. Let's do this. And... I think it's safe to say that we've pretty much won. We just have to get the power grade. Our power score, rather. This is going to be a little tricky, but I think we can pull this off. Really gotta think this through if I don't want to mess up. That should be good. And I still have the silo. I completely forgot about it. I'll launch it on the next turn and see where that takes me. Because the T-copter's gonna stay where it is. I just have to guarantee at least 3 KOs, I think. Oh, that was close. What do we do now? I think I need to join there. And I've got to stop them from getting to the capturing infantry. So let's move that there. I think I will launch the silo to delay them a little bit. Or should I put it over here? Oh, this is gonna be tricky. How many units does he have? Okay, he might get above 20 units on the next turn, so let's check the damages. That's definitely a KO. That could be a KO if I use the silo, and that's almost certainly a KO. Alright, so I'll put the silo here. KO. KO. Not a KO, but that's fine. And load. We're safe. We win. Man, this could be a record. I wonder why he's not gold rushing. That's very strange. And now he can't do anything. Sorry, Colin. But the computer's still bad with you. Let's double check. Yeah, we're good. That was well under the time limit.
Mission complete.
I got that to work. I'm so happy. Okay, coming up next is Long Bridge. The enemy CO for this one is Drake, which means we're going to see a couple of new gimmicks introduced here. I'm going to go ahead and use Sammy, which I used the previous 2 times I played this map. I kind of need Sammy in order to secure an HQ capture here. It's a little tricky. Time limit's 20 days. Now this map would have been a lot harder if it weren't for a particular AI exploit involving this base right here. But we'll get to that when we get to that. It's pretty early on in. I do not know why, but the AI does not handle Navy units very well. It seems like they want to spam landers and then just leave them on their ports. It's very strange. Which is precisely what Drake is going to do on this map. So much for the Navy expert. But he does give me a bit of a run for my money when I play this. And on the very next turn, there will be absolutely nothing stopping me from capturing that base. You can actually do this with any CO, but yeah, the infantry won't even attack the capturing infantry for some reason. It's all very strange. Right, there we go. And now we want to build up our funds so we can start building Navy units in the next couple of turns. The thing about the Navy in Advanced Wars is that it's way too expensive for what it is. Like, they expect you to pay more for a battleship when a bomber is way more useful. So that infantry is just going to sit there. Meanwhile, we're going to work on our plan to capture that HQ. We have to hold the position at the bottom of the bridge, though. A cool thing about this hack is that the Navy units can move through bridges. Any of them can. It's very cool. Oh yeah, we also need infantry for the lander to carry, but those 2 will do. Don't know why you gave Drake an airport. Drake's air units are weaker. Oh yeah, this is another new thing too. For the 2 weather COs, Olaf and Drake, their respective weather conditions will actually happen every couple of turns if they are in a map. So, if you have Drake, you will see rain every 6 days, and if you have Olaf in your map, you will see snow every 10 days, and these times get halved if you are doing a mirror match. So Olaf versus Olaf means you will see snow every 5 days, and Drake versus Drake, you get rain every 3 days. Very interesting approach to the weather, and I like it a lot more than what we got in the vanilla Advanced Wars games, because unless you set a permanent weather condition, which is a terrible idea, don't do it. Unless it's rain, I guess. Then your only other option is random weather, which is totally luck-based and not worth looking at. Anyhow, it's time to set up our defenses. If I were playing Sensei, I would have the transport boost and can get to that island with the port faster. But it doesn't bother me that much. Artillery's probably going to take a hit here, but I don't mind. I'm going to go ahead and build an early cruiser, because we're going to need one. Drake, for some reason, decides to build a B-copter at one point. Also, he built missiles, even though I don't have a single air unit yet. Okay, we gotta be careful here. I want to avoid having my artilleries get hit by that tank if possible. if we do this, we should be okay. I can afford one hit from the tank. We'll drop our infantry here. And I can just have this infantry go and capture that airport. I'm probably not going to use it. Maybe one B-copter. Oh, it went to the right instead of the left. That'll be interesting. We're eventually going to need a battleship to... What is the... 3, 4, 5, 6... We're good right there. We are eventually going to need a battleship to get rid of the lander on the port there. A sub would suffice, except I want to also be able to keep any other ground units in check as well. And I'm not sure if I want to destroy that tank yet, because we need to destroy... I think if we destroy 3 units in one turn, maybe 4, just to be sure, we'll have our power ranking secure. But if it stays there and hits the APC again and again and again, I will actually be okay with this. Maybe I should build a Neo-tank. Can I afford it? I probably could. I don't think Drake's CO power is going to be up soon. Let's go ahead and build it and see where that takes us. Yeah, his CO power is nowhere near up. You've got to watch for that CO power this time around. Okay, we've got our battleship. I suppose I will pick up the first infantry and then pick up the airport infantry once it's done capturing. Oh la la. The medium tank can't do much, so let's move on. Oh, that's not good. I can't say I wasn't expecting that, but Yeah, see, he built a B-copter. I don't know why Drake does that. If there's any way to fix the Advanced Wars 2 Navy AI, we haven't found it yet. But that's why I built the cruiser, to sort of scare the B-copter off. Okay, we need 1, 2, 3, 4 units. Suppose I will deal with those 4 units now. Thing is, the artilleries aren't exactly placed very well. Actually, let's see. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Now we just have to hope that this clogs the choke point here. I suppose another artillery will do. I suppose I should save up for another battleship. So that's 3. If he builds more than 30 units, then we need to do 4 in one turn, and that might be tricky. Also, his power bar is almost full. We're full up for a tsunami anyway. Actually, I think I can take the tsunami. Yeah, I'll take the tsunami. I'm gonna go balls out for a moment here, because I want to fill up my own power bar for Victory March. In theory, there's not a whole lot he can do. Oh gosh, he got a typhoon. Okay. I guess I got a little more crazy than I should have. Because the typhoon damage won't affect the power bar at all. The lander is also almost out of fuel. He couldn't do much damage to me, but the lessened HP means that I have a lot less to work with here. Maybe within the coming turns I can get enough power bar for a Victory March. We shall have to see. Okay, this is very good, actually. I hope that works. I don't think we've lost a single unit, which is very nice. Let's pull out here. I know your power bar rises faster when you're losing stuff, but attacking is fine too. Just a little more to go. I think this turn I can get it up there. Okay, if I want a Victory March, I might need to wait another turn. That is not a good sign. I don't like the looks of that fighter either. Or maybe I won't need a Victory March. I might be able to get Victory March on the next turn. I was hoping it would come a turn earlier. I forget what the turn record for this is. Oh, we're gonna lose a unit. We're not gonna lose a unit! Wow, something weird's going on here. Okay, we're maxed out now. Victory March! Victory March. The easiest and cheapest way to win any battle in Advance Wars 2. This is why people love Sammy so much. As far as I know, Victory March has not been nerfed at all. I remember when I was hacking Advance Wars, I sort of nerfed it so that the... well, technically, Victory March increases your capture rate by like 2,000%, so it's a guaranteed capture. But I lowered it to like something like 500% or something. Just so it's not as crazy. And I have no idea why I made those extra attacks. The map is over! We win! Chalk up another S rank. Okay, now things are gonna get crazy. Bank Robbery is one of the hardest maps I've ever had to deal with in my Advance Wars career. It's mostly due to the enemy CO, and the fact that there are cities everywhere on this map. Like, look at this. The time limit is 15 turns, and they are just begging for Sensei to spam his CO powers. It's nuts. And those units by the HQ are just icing on the cake because they make it impossible to do a really easy HQ capture. They weren't there in the beta version of this hack, but oh no. Thanks a lot, guys. So I'm going to use Colon for this map, as you have no doubt figured out by now. Colon has a 20% discount like he did in the original game, and his units take only a 10% penalty to their stats, so this is all very nice. It allows me to get some of the higher end units quicker, and you are probably betting on me needing lots and lots of bombers by the time this is over with. Yes, I am going to need lots and lots of bombers, because this map is just nuts. What do I want now? I think I want the early... I think I want a bomber at the earliest convenience, so I need 17,600 for a bomber. I'll have 20,000 if I end turn now, so that's around 3,000 I can spend. This'll do. I want the earliest possible bomber here, because the sooner I deal with the units at the HQ, the better. And I specifically lured in that anti-air with an infantry. Alright, we have our bomber. That just blew my allowance for the day, but I am perfectly okay with this. I am going to need to build my T-copter soon. I'm going to need a T-copter. There's no point in going for any of the bases in the north because, you know, I only have 15 turns. Well, that's one unit lost. Not exactly happy about that. He built a B-copter, so I want anti-airs now. So let's go ahead and start wrecking him. Can't hit the anti-air with a bomber, otherwise the missile will get me. And we all know that being hit by a missile is very, very embarrassing. If you get hit by a missile, it is just over for your career. On a previous attempt, I got hit by a missile, so I know how that feels. Hopefully he does not build any anti-airs or anything down there. Usually the AI isn't that smart, but... okay, we're good. Nothing of importance down there. There's an anti-air here, but I don't think it matters that much. I really just need the medium tank and the artillery destroyed. Anything else is not that big of a deal. Oh, we can gold rush now. I'm going to gold rush at every opportunity because power of money isn't worth saving up for. Also, he's probably going to use Copter Command if my instincts are right. Do we have enough? Oh, we barely don't have enough for another bomber. I'm so sad. Actually, we need tanks anyways, so I guess that's fine. Because this thing is going to come in. And we need the T-copter now, too. What should I do with this tank? Tough decision to make here. I think leaving that infantry, recon, and tank alive is, an okay idea. Okay, we'll hit that. He might copter command, or he will save up for airborne assault. And it looks like he's going to save up for airborne assault, but we lost another unit. That is not good. So it looks like he's committed to saving up for airborne assault. Let's check his units he built. He must be saving up. Oh yeah, since you need to exploit the AI a lot, I just did a thing where if you leave a unit alive with like 1 or 2 health, it'll rush to the nearest repair point, but since that turned out to be a base, he's now blocked himself from building anything more out of that base. This is a really a concept you've got to get a grasp on if you want to S-rank a lot of maps. But now we're kind of getting... We are sort of getting overwhelmed here. He's gonna airborne assault any minute now. Yeah, he's got it. He's got it, and due to the high number of units that he spams, we need to destroy lots of units in one turn for the power ranking, but I've gotten it once, and I'll get it again if I have to. He's not going to destroy anything in this turn, which is a miracle for me. And that B-copter is the only threat left against a, infantry HQ invasion. Unless he built, no, he's not building very many, he's not building anything to stop the T-copter, aside from that one B-copter, so... not really sure what's going on here. We have another gold rush, so let's get that out of the way. Gotta love the fact that his power bar will never rise if he used his CO power that turn. That's another thing you've got to exploit. So let's get ourselves away from there. I think I'm just gonna let him take the city there. It's not a big thing for me right now. Still gonna throw out some minor units here. We just gotta get rid of the artillery and then stop him, basically, from ever... Should I drop the... No. If I drop it, it'll be in range of the helicopter. Can't do that. But I prefer not to have to take another hit from the infantry. Where else would the T-copter be safe? Here, I guess. You know what? I can take another hit because... Oh, I don't want the unit list. We've lost 2 units already. This is not easy. This is not easy in the slightest. If you're thinking that this is so easy, all you have to do is... I would love to hear your strategy. Oh gosh, 1 HP. If you have some, like, god strategy for this, I would love to hear it, because this is the best I can honestly do. Alright, now we've got to get in there and drop it, because I'm almost certainly going to destroy that. Fly that in. And now we have another problem. We've got to get a unit in there to protect the infantry as it captures. The tank is going to destroy something unless we Gosh, this is so hard. I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm so close now. What turn is it? Day 9? Wow. Well, actually, we can afford a few more turns of waiting. We just have to drop it on, like, turn 13, I think. Yeah, 13. 13 is the absolute minimum. Let's move there. The T-Copter is completely safe because he has no way of destroying it in one turn. That tank is still recovering, I think. We've really got to build units, though, because we need to make up for the lost units. Well, actually, we're safe now, but I have a feeling we'll lose at least one more unit, and he might copter command. Yeah, he did. This will be a crushing victory. That it certainly will. If he actually wins. And that means that there are more infantry by the HQ now. I think the artillery will just sit there and recover now, so this is going to be a huge risk, but I think I'm worth, well, I think I'm willing to risk it. And especially because our HQ is getting overrun there, we have to act real fast. How many units do I need in one turn? I'm gonna need 7 units in one turn to be I need to destroy 7 units in one turn. Oh boy. Okay, since I'm fairly certain that the artillery will not fire, so that's a risk I'm taking. This is a huge gamble. And I think I more or less have to let some of these... units get at me. I have to let them start capturing, yeah. And the tank there is going to be full on the next turn. You can see how this is spiraling out of control here. Okay, let's get his units down to where they can be easily destroyed. I don't want to join. I don't think I need to. We can miss attack. Alright, that should be okay. We can't lose even a single unit. Oh no, the T-copter's in range of that infantry. What do I do? Gosh, I can barely look at this. Yeah, it fired. I didn't know who I expected otherwise. But maybe we can make up for it. We still have a couple more turns to go here. And like I thought, the artillery will not fire. So we might be able to save this. Maybe the run is saved. But we've got to get as many of these units out of our way as possible. And we need to destroy a lot of units anyways. Oh, that rocket. I don't like that rocket one bit. Oh, I can't even build anything on that turn now because I blocked the space. I want stronger units. Maybe I could save the destruction turn for the final turn. Oh, something's gonna be in range of that rocket. If I do that. Actually, no. I can do it with this one instead. Oh, that's lucky. Something's in range of the rocket, but nothing else can finish it off. You guys can feel the tension, can't you? I wonder if you guys are just like sitting at home and wondering if I'm actually going to succeed. This is pretty suspenseful, I have to admit. Now, I can't lose even a single unit here. Nothing can hit the infantry except for the artillery, but it would have to be full. The ones digit of my funds, that's funny. I need 3 more units on the next turn. And let me check the power score. Okay, I'm full up on power. All I need is to not lose any units, and I also need Sensei to not build anything. Oh no, please don't. If he copter commands, it's over. Or it might not be over. I just need to have full power at the end of the turn, that's it. If the power ranking is good, then we win. If not, then we'll have to pull out some kind of miracle here. No, okay. We need 7 units. Oh, okay. This is the big one. That's 1. That might be 2 if I'm lucky. Okay. 1. That's 2. That's good. Three. That's bad. Actually, no. 4, 5, 6. Oh man, I did it. And 7. Let's do some extra credit here, because this is awesome. Beating bank robbery is a mark of excellence in this game. Oh! Oh no, you don't get to live. You don't get to live. Oh, we have to build units. I almost forgot. That would have been a shame. Alright, that's it! I did it! I beat bank robbery! 12 turns, perfect S rank. Oh, that's awesome. Oh man, the video is probably like 30 minutes long because I took so much time thinking. I really did win, Colin! That's right, it's all thanks to you. Oh my goodness. What a map.